Yeah, man, that's Uber Moto. That's my rider, my driver. He just dropped me here, and I had a really good time experiencing a motorbike for passengers in South Africa. It never happens. It has. Yeah.
It shows that there is money there.
Yeah, there is money, but I would say for me as a foreigner to do this job is because, man, no option. You either do it or do it. Exactly. But for South Africans, you have a lot of opportunities. You can get a car on a rent to buy car. You can get a car. I mean, you have so many opportunities. I mean, this is your country. You can figure out shit. But for foreigners, it's a different story. That's why we do this job. But to see a South African do it and like it the way you're doing it, man.
I think people should change their mindset. That's what I can say. Then they'll be able to see this an opportunity for all South Africans to make money.
So, what are some of the challenges you face as a Yeah, what's up guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, The Foreigner. Yeah, you already know guys, today is a new vlog and we're doing Uber Moto. Uber Moto is an application for motorbikes, so you can request a motorbike here in South Africa and it gets you going. It can drop you from point A to point B, and today is what I'm gonna do for you. And I know for sure South Africans, they don't use motorbikes that much, but today we're gonna try to talk to the Uber Moto rider and we see if how it really works. Cause man, I know South Africans, they don't like bikes. Maybe they don't feel comfortable on bikes, but I'm gonna talk to the expert and see what really happens with Uber Moto, ladies and gentlemen. Hey brother, how are you, man?
Good, things in yourself.
I'm very good. I'm very good. What's your name, man?
Tato.
Yes. Sounds like a South African name.
It's a South African name.
What?
Yeah.
This is the first South African guy I've seen riding a motorbike like Uber or like e-hailing. Is it called e-hailing or what?
It's an e-commerce.
E-commerce.
I've been riding for more than 4 years.
More than 4 years.
So most of South African guys so far they are adapting to this thing of an e-commerce thing.
Yeah.
So far it's getting better each and every day. It's picking up.
Yeah. What?
Yes.
I can't believe this, man. You see, I was an Uber Eats.
It's happening.
I was it's happening. I was an Uber Eats rider for about 3 years, but I never came across a South African, like South African legit, because you know there's this thing, Zimbabweans, they identify as South Africans, ne?
Yes,
and we understand.
Yeah.
But to see a real like 100% South African riding a motorbike, I man, never.
You know, I've been telling one of my guys, I used to relate with them during weekends and sometimes.
Yeah.
Why don't you guys ask yourself why those guys from Zimbabwe, Mozambique and Angola, those countries outside, why don't you ask yourself why these guys are more enough on this industry?
Yeah.
It shows that there is money there.
Yeah, there is money, but I would say for me as a foreigner to do this job is because, man, no option. You either do it or do it. Exactly. But for South Africans, you have a lot of opportunities. You can get a car on a rent to buy car. You can get a car. I mean, you have so many opportunities. I mean, this is your country. You can figure out shit. But for foreigners, it's a different story. That's why we do this job. But to see a South African do it and like it the way you're doing it, man.
I think people should change their mindset. That's what I can say. Then they'll be able to see this an opportunity for all South Africans to make money.
So, what are some of the challenges you face as an e-commerce businessman or
So far since we started the Uber Moto thing, the challenge that we are facing, it's only the taxi drivers sometimes, because we are not allowed to pick up on the
different
main
locations.
roads, yes.
Oh.
And we are not allowed to drop on the taxi ranks and all that. But so far it's all good. People are
Okay.
adapting to it.
So talking about Uber Moto, ne? So tell me, the reason as to why I did this video is to really find out if South Africans really use this Uber Moto, because I know I even had a girlfriend who could tell me she can never be on a bike like this Vlaphi. They call it Vlaphi, but it's crazy. Tell me, brother, how do you experience it? Do you have clients from the mall come request and ride with you?
So far, most of our clients are the students, since we are close by UJ. So
Yeah.
most of the clients that we are picking up is the students.
Yeah.
But even older people, for now, they are getting used to it. So
Like South Africans.
Yes,
Yes, I can't believe this. Actually, man, I maybe in the near future I will try out to take your bike for a day and do deliveries, or do take people around, because I want to experience it myself, because I don't feel like, well, for students it makes sense because it's cheaper, but for ordinary South Africans, okay, for the ladies, how do ladies sit on the bike? Because I feel like South Africans,
some of them, most of them, especially as it's the first time,
Yeah.
it's scared. We just tell them how to mind the bike, how
Yeah.
to sit on the bike. So as you go with the drivers, must make sure that when you go to the left, you also drive with the left. And as goes the right, go to the right. Don't go opposite direction, because that's what will make us fall.
oh, for like when the bike swings left or you're turning left,
So also go to the left hand side.
yeah,
Yes.
they shouldn't be the opposite side.
Exactly.
So tell me, when you're taking the ladies, do they put their hands on you? Like, do they touch on you to make sure they are?
Some of them they do, some they hold it.
They touch at the back.
Yes.
How does it feel when a nice lady touches you?
I just normal. After all, it's a work, man. You have to be professional.
Yeah, but man, you must be enjoying, ne? Anyhow, let me tell you. Let me ask this other question. How is it paying? Is it good enough to get you going, or you're still struggling with it?
So far so good. As I said, he's picking up each and every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So on a daily basis, how much would you gather? Like, how would you?
As for now, since it's starting this thing Uber Moto,
Yeah.
we are on a pilot phase.
Okay.
So there is a stable salary that we are getting.
Oh.
Exactly.
Okay. If I wanna.
But as soon as time goes on, I think there will be whereby that one will be getting paid through according to.
Oh. Okay. So there is now a standard wage for you guys.
Exactly.
Okay. The other thing I would like to know: are you bothered by the police or these green beans? These guys, do they bother
those
you?
ones, we work with them, so they already understand, because before they start this thing, we
Yeah.
approached them, we had a meeting,
Oh.
and those guys with from tax, all them. Yeah.
Okay. The other thing I would like also to know. I'm sorry for asking so many questions, but it's from the point of loving to know, to have more information. What is it that I wanted to ask? Is this your own bike, or you just got it from Uber Motor company?
This one I'm renting it.
Oh, you're renting it?
Yeah.
Oh, so I can also easily get it, because I've been an Uber Eats driver, so riding a motorbike is a walk in the park for me. Can I easily get it?
For now, as they started this thing, they said strictly using by South Africans, as they need to create an employment for South Africans. I'm not sure as time goes on, they'll be able to allow those guys from Zimbabweans, Malawians and all that.
Oh.
But so far, it's still South African.
So like all the riders I see on the roadside or on the road, they're all South Africans, legit.
Exactly.
For real?
Yes.
Oh, that's even better, man. I think that's a nice strategy to also convince South Africans to ride.
Young ones, yeah.
Yeah, not even empowering them, but also to convince the clients to feel comfortable.
To feel comfortable.
Yeah.
You know, but most of it, the clients, when you say them, after requesting, finding out yourself, they get amazed. Oh, South African guy, why are you doing this and all that? They're asking you so many questions.
Yeah, and also it feels comfortable when you're being taken by
Exactly.
because even the language, I feel like South Africans, they like more to speak their language, which is very nice.
Exactly.
So when they find a driver who is a South African, it's even better.
Make it more simple.
Yeah, did you feel safe on the roads? Because as an a former Uber Eats driver, I used to feel like some places you don't go to. Like for example, Soweto, deep in Soweto, it's not safe.
Even us here on the Uber Moto,
Yeah.
not every place that we are going,
Yeah.
for example,
Westdean.
we are here in Brixton.
Yeah.
But we are not allowed to go to Westbury.
Yeah, Westbury.
Or Joburg inside.
Yeah.
Deep.
Yeovil here, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Westdean.
Exactly.
It's so scary.
Yeah,
and the best of luck, brother. Anything you wanna say again? I felt like you wanted.
So far so good. I'm fine. There's nothing much to say. I just appreciate your time.
Yeah.
Sharing with you what I know.
I should be the one appreciating you for accepting me to interview you. The last thing again, man. How do you maneuver the rainy days?
Normally we look on the rain how hard it is. If it's very bad, it's raining heavily.
Yeah.
We are not allowed to ride. We are just park and then wait for it to cool down. If it's better, then we go back to the road.
Yeah, actually, coming from Uganda, I feel like I have much more knowledge about motorbikes because we use motorbikes more than anything. Exactly. We also have motorbikes that have umbrellas. So maybe, yeah, for real. Maybe if we get to talk more, maybe I'll show you how it's done. There's the motorbike stand is always the umbrella stand is always like here. So when it rains, you put on your umbrella. When the sun is so hot, you put on it.
But I think that one it will depend on the rain.
Yeah.
How heavy it is, because remember, on a bike it's more dangerous when you are you are with someone on a bike.
Yeah.
How
the
about
weight.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So even if you are riding alone on a bike, it's not easier that way to ride on a rail.
Yeah.
When you approach the curve, you should make sure that you swerve slowly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I understand. Okay, brother, let's take this away, man. Uber Moto, ladies and gentlemen, my first time experience as a passenger. I've been a rider, so now let's see how it feels like to be a passenger on a motorbike, riding on this big boy. Yeah, we can go now.
hariwe umurani w'entaro chitsinzi cha Yesu ameshuganje Yesu gari hariwe umurani w'entaro no basabiona. Ntakarema okura hamwe n'obusaasi ebyomurinye obinsinguze zayo nikwaya nitwakanketabaza nitho obujurizo mu izina lyawe erizoba ninyenda ngukurebe onyambuze ntakarema okura hamwe n'obusaasi ebyomurinye obinsinguze zayo nikwaya nitwakanketabaza nitho obujurizo mu izina lyawe ejo mu maisho gawe.
You can stop just yeah, no, that just here on the tree, by the tree. Yeah, guys, we just made it. Uber Moto is real, man. If you're South African, you're still looking for a job, ladies and gentlemen, please, you should try out Uber Moto. You have all the chances in the world to change your life, Oh, Ish, thank you very much, bro. Yeah, I'm so happy, man, to take a ride on Uber Moto. Yes, it's easy, man. It's easy and feels. Do you have some change?
I don't.
Okay, let me get it here on the by the. I just want to finish this video. Yeah, guys, I'm really inspired and excited for this video because I didn't know how it works, and I didn't know that South Africans are picking up on it. So my brother, in closing, what do you want to say to the people who are crying over unemployment, but there's this big opportunity for Uber Moto?
South Africans should just wake up and take a decision that they need to make their life better by choosing this thing, because as it now we are needing more drivers because South Africans, they are scared and they think this thing is for only Zimbabweans or Malawians or Angolans guys outside. So they should just try it. Things might get done for them.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you, my brother, and best of luck on your job, man.
Thanks, man.
Sure. Very nice guy. I hope to see you some other days. You usually work from that side? Yeah, maybe I'm gonna check you out one day. Thank you very much, and God bless you.
Let me check
the YouTube channel. Yeah, I can give it to you. It's called The Foreigner, actually. Let's guys, we are excited to have a new subscriber.
Are you going to post TikTok also?
Not TikTok, not that. It's gonna be on YouTube pretty much.
YouTube.
Yeah. You did. Yeah. Thank you, my brother. So yeah, man, that's Uber Moto. That's my rider, my driver. He just dropped me here, and I had a really good time experiencing a motorbike for passengers in South Africa. It never happens. It has never happened. And you know for a fact, the pioneers of Uber Eats, or the first riders of Uber Eats delivery, they were Ugandans. So now This is a new experience of Uber Moto riders that are taking passengers in South Africa, around South Africa, as South Africans. The priority is given to South Africans, and I feel happy that, yeah man, they're also gonna be experiencing what we experience. Maybe they're gonna make it much better, because it's always challenging as a job. But anyhow, guys, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, like, share and comment, and tell me what you think about Uber Moto. If you want to try Uber Moto as a South African, just start now, because it's a nice job. You can get some good money. Maybe you can get over 4,000 rand a week. Imagine that amount of money, guys. Anyhow, guys, thank you for watching. If you have watched this far, and if you haven't subscribed, please do so.